Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Right, so I thought I'd just come up and give you a bit of a breakdown of the political situation as I see it at the moment, because it's a pretty messy time in politics at the moment, and I suppose I'll apologise in advance to the people who couldn't get in.
The camera is focused very tightly on Sargon. The audience he's addressing are cropped out, and the ones that we can see have been blurred. Our attention is supposed to be on the important man delivering these important words in this important place. It almost doesn't matter where he is, so long as he's recorded standing behind a lectern with a microphone. The audience he's addressing could be a bunch of stuffed animals. It wouldn't make a difference, because like an Instagram thought, Sargon has his social media post for the day that paints him as an important person. Gosh! So let's observe a photograph from this very same event. And it's a photograph that reveals the truth behind the lie. And suddenly, things are put into a stark perspective. Sargon is addressing an audience of bewildered boomers. This woman is visibly taken aback by this fat chav talking to them about freeing Kekistan. We can spot in the front row a young gentleman that likely watches Sargon on the internet, a young man who sees Sargon as his idol. He's very likely the next Chatelet Strangler, but next to him is his father, who seems almost angry that this, right here, before them, is the man that's always on his son's computer screen. In fact, if we were to isolate every single one of the faces in this photograph, we are given a deeper insight into the fear and the trauma and the confusion that comes when an e-celebrity tries to transition into reality. Yet, there is another, more harrowing story that this photograph still possesses. Take note of the purple bucket that is placed before Sargon's lectern. If we look closer, we can see Sargon has scrawled the word donations in felt tip. And suddenly, we are catapulted into Sargon's shoes. That morning, the morning of this important speech, that morning he woke up, climbed out of his bed, scored a few lines of coke, threw a few darts at the picture of Anita Sarkeesian that hangs upon his wall, and then he proceeded to put his shoes on and head into the town. Why was he going to town? Well, he had to buy something. A visit to Wilkinson's yielded a purple bucket that Sargon could take home with him and craft into this IRL Patreon account. He then took this bucket with him on the train, through the main security checks of this venue that he's standing in right now. He then placed the bucket in front of his lectern to passive-aggressively pressure unsuspecting boomers to become his pay piggies. And you may be thinking, what happened to Sargon of Akkad? The man that was raking in $12,000 a month is now holding a bucket labelled donations. Well, you may indeed be thinking that, and you may also be thinking this is the tragic fate of all e-celebs as they rage against the dying of the light, as they fight the inevitability of taking that job in the supermarket. But I have a question to ask. How much further can Sargon fall? Coming soon to an Asda near you.
There'll be no string to bind your hands, not if my love can't bind your heart. And there's no need to take a stand.
Kill yourself.
It was I who chose to start.
Just do it.